Hi guys! Welcome back to another painting tutorial. Today we'll be doing a landscape painting. Uh, well, it's not really like land, it's more of a lake, but so it's a silhouette type of painting as well. It's again another sunset painting tutorial. It will be easy. I'll do my best to make it as easy as possible for you guys, be for you to be able to follow along quite easily. So let's begin, you guys. I'm gonna underpaint first my canvas, and we'll only be using a few colors today. So we have titanium white, lots of it. We have black, phthalo blue, phthalo green, and cadmium yellow. Actually, whatever yellow that you have, as long as it's not too opaque, right? All right, so we're going to start this landscape painting by doing the sky. I'm gonna get my phthalo blue, and I apologize for all the dried acrylics that I have here. So just get your phthalo blue, get your white, and then get your green, phthalo green, like this color. All right, and then I think I'm gonna add more blue and maybe a tiny bit of black to make it like this. It's like turquoisey, almost dark turquoisey. I'm gonna add green again, so it's like blue. It's like muted blue green color. Let's start now. I'm gonna underpaint. I think this is quite muted. I'm gonna get more blue, like that. Like that. And I'm gonna use the same color down here because we'll be doing some sky reflections, just like that. All right, I'm gonna get my titanium white. Without washing your brush, just use your titanium white and try to make some blending here. And also, if you want to really paint along with me, you can have a hair dryer just right beside you so that we can make things dry quite faster, because we'll be blending a lot, and we'll be layering a lot, so we want some paints to dry pretty quickly so that we don't get the paints all mud up. Again, just use your titanium white, like so. Okay, again, get your phthalo blue plus green. All right, like this. Add tiny bit of white. Like that. All right, now I want you to get your black, get your pure black. Just darken the lower portion of the water area. This is the underpainting, so it's just the beginning of everything, nothing final here. Like so. Alright, again, get your phthalo blue. Just gonna darken the corner or the corners of my sky, like so. Again, try to blend so that we create that beautiful coherent sky colors. Alright, I'm gonna wash my brush out. Okay, wash your brush out. Now I want you to get your orange. Oops. Get your orange. Add tiny bit of yellow to make some yellow-orange color. We're going to use that down here. Actually, use it in the middle portion, like so. Just like that. All right. Get your yellow. and slightly like blend, make some diagonal patterns or diagonal brush strokes to make the orange and the yellow kind of blend, like so. The paint's still wet, so you have to like control. Do not press so hard that the paint will simply blend with the blues. You will just create some green colors, which we're not trying to do. Or you can actually wait for the paints to dry. But somehow I kind of like the blending effect, like so. It's not green really, but you can actually tell that the orange and the blues and the greens are there. Like that. Alright, this is just the beginning. We haven't done the horizon line that will separate the sky from the water. I intentionally did that so that it will be easier for me to do the background first, because if I did the skyline and the paint's still wet, I'm just gonna, mess things up because the line will just mix, the black line. Alright, so I'm gonna have to dry this now. Alright, like that. Okay, again, I'm gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna get again my orange, but this time I'll be adding some white to it, and then yellow. So it's like pastel orange color, and I'm just gonna apply it here. Also here. Like that. Alright, wash your brush out. Let's get our white. Let's have it mixed with the bluish grayish color that we have here, like this. Let's try to make some light colors up here. Like that. It will make sense later because we haven't really done the horizon line. That's why you're probably thinking, where is the sky and where's the water here? Okay, of course the sky is above the middle line, and of course the water is below the middle line. So now I'm just gonna get my angle brush. Let's get some, wait guys, I have an important message. Oh, alright, it's nothing really. I thought that was the message that I was waiting, because I just ordered some paints, so I had to check from time to time if my delivery has already arrived. Sorry guys, sorry about that, but during this time everything is like delivered right at your doorsteps, so I have to make sure that I don't miss my delivery. So again, just get your black. Let's create the middle line for this one. So this is, you don't need any math here, just make a straight line just like that. Alright, so that will be the middle line. All right. Okay, I'm gonna create some like tiny bumps to suggest mountains. Doesn't have to be big though, because perspective wise, they should appear quite small because they are far from the viewer, far from you. Like that. Okay. And I'm just gonna use this black to kind of darken the corner or the corners of my canvas panel, like so. This is very easy, guys, an easy tutorial. All right, like that. Looks nice already. Okay, wash your brush out. All right, we're going back to the sky, but this time we'll make some tiny, like clouds. I'm gonna get this color, orangey plus white, and maybe some more orange. Add tiny bit of yellow. All right, and then let's just try to kind of dry brush to create some clouds. Like that. We're not doing a lot of clouds. This is just to suggest that this is the sky. It's almost sunset, or it's sunset really. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my black. Get your black. I'm not really washing my brush. Let's create some suggestions of nighttime. So add some tiny bit of black. And of course, if you can hear like people talking in the background, that's because of my neighbors. Again, this is not the first time though. So I'm gonna get my orange plus white. Maybe add tiny bit more of orange. And again, I just want to make some dry brushing or very subtle application like that. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna use this color just to apply it right here. And of course, I'm just gonna use my hand directly to kind of blend. All right, like that. And down here, of course, all right, there is a kid crying. You can hear it, guys. I'm so sorry. It's my neighbor's kid. I'm gonna get my yellow. So get your yellow, and we're going to apply that yellow here between the orange and the blues, like so, and down here as well. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Right here. All right, like that. Okay, I'm gonna wash my brush out. I want to create some more light blue color. I'm gonna add white to my existing bluish grayish color. Of course, water down, and I'm just gonna apply that here. like that. All right, I'm gonna get my phthalo green, mix it with black, and I'm just gonna go down right here. And I'm just blending using my fingers. Like so. All right, like that. So I'm gonna dry this again, just for purposes of, speed. So I want to get my orange now again. Oops, sorry. Where's my orange? There you go. Get your orange. And I want to darken the water portion. Like so. Like that. And same here, like up here. Alright, like that. Okay, wash your brush out. Maybe get a smaller brush. I want you to get your yellow. Mix with white. So it's like light yellow. Let's create the sunset. Middle line, so I'm gonna apply it here. So just create a suggestion of sunset. Like that. Alright, like that for now, alright? And then we're going to continue that here in the water. So just make some reflections like that. For now it's gonna be like that. Let it dry first. Alright. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my pure yellow. Just get your pure yellow without mixing it with white. Go around the sun that we have here. Although I really recommend that you wait for the colors to dry, but there's no harm in doing it right away. There's no harm. So here. Alright, I'm gonna water it down, kind of spread the yellow colors. Like that. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice already. This reminds me of Monet's painting, Impression Sunrise. I don't know if you know that painting. It's quite popular. It's very common and very it will always remind you of Monet if you're a fan of Impressionism. Alright, so now that we have the sun here, I think we can go and do the waters, right? So I'm gonna get the grayish, bluish, greenish color that we have here, and I'm gonna add white to that to suggest ripples. So this color, guys, and water it down. Add a lot of water to this one. Do not make some strict markings. Let's try to create some like ripples. like this. Again, add a lot of water. Make some like curvy lines. Alright, for now it's gonna be like that. I want you to get your orange color. Orange. Again, add a lot of water. Alright, like that. Okay. I'm gonna get my yellow. I just want to make it more visible because I think my yellows are being absorbed by my canvas. So I'm just reapplying some yellows right here, also here, like that, and here as well. Alright, like that. Wash your brush out. I'm gonna get my white. So get your white, and of course, again, just add a lot of water to that so that we create that more fluid application. Right, just like that. Okay, like that. I want to make some tiny clouds. Get your orange again. Maybe add a tiny bit of black. Let's create some more clouds. Like so. Yeah, I like this. Like that. Okay, wash your brush out. Same color. Let's create some reflections of the clouds in the waters. This may or may not be covered by some grasses that we'll be doing later, but I just want to make sure that they're there, just in case, it doesn't get fully covered. Okay. So here, more orange. All right, like that. Now, let's make some grasses. This is the fun part, guys. Get your black. And I'm using my angle brush for this one because it creates, if you can see how an angle brush looks like, it can create a straight line. It can also create some patterns of leaves, right? So let's try. Let's try, and I'm gonna show you how this works. So we're going to make some, so I'm going to begin my brush strokes here, like that. I'm going to place this right beside me. So we'll be doing a lot of brush strokes that are grass-like. Like a lot, guys, a lot. And your grass should be going in different directions. It should not really go in one direction because that is just not natural. So you can even create some tiny leaves like that. That's nice. Like that. We will create a lot of it. A lot. Some are thin, some are thick. It's up to you when to do it and where to place it. Like that. This is so fun. I kind of like this one. Yeah, so some leaves are quite big, some are quite small, some are overlapping, some are like really separate from any other leaf. Again, make it quite a lot. Don't be generous about this one. But you don't have to cover the entire thing because we want the waters to be seen as well. So I'm just going to make some tiny dots. You know, some are like almost like those found in the cornfields. I cannot explain it perfectly, but you know what I mean, guys. Right, like so. So sometimes I do not really press so hard so that I create some thin uh, grasses. You know, they should not be of the same size. Some are thin, some are big, and it's really nice to see the differences in sizes when it comes to perspective. Like so. I really wonder now how this looks like. Oh, this is nice. So nice. So I think I need to darken this a little bit more. I feel like it's not too dark. And of course, the purpose of darkening it is to suggest shadows between and among those grasses that we have here. As I told you guys, the reflections of the clouds may or may not be covered. So some got covered, some did not. That's nice. So I'm gonna have to dry this now so that I can add more details on the background. right, that will do. Now I want to go back to my sun. I'm gonna get my white, titanium white, and let's create a tiny dot of white right there. So I'm just gonna dab it on the center, just like that, and here as well. And I'm just gonna dab. Like that. I'm gonna get my yellow. And I have to water it down to create some light. Right. And then I think I have to like glaze the water a bit with some yellow to really create that light. And I have to go in the middle of this, like that. Like that. Okay, wash your brush out. I'm gonna get back to my orange, and I just wanna darken it a bit. Like that. And it's okay if you paint over the silhouette, because it will only create the light effect. All right, this is nice. Absolutely, I like it. Now I need to get tiny bit of blue and black. So get your black and tiny bit of blue. Where's my blue? Where's my blue? I think I already ran out of blue. Alright, so black, and where's my blue? I think I already ran out of blue, so I'm just gonna get my blue, guys. Alright, so again, I'm just gonna get my blue and black. I just want again to go back to the sky, darkening some areas right here. Alright, like that. Alright. This one, I think I just have to fix it because I painted over it, like so. Can add oh, I love this one. Okay, I'm gonna get my orange. Okay, I'm gonna get my orange. And I'm gonna go back to this area. Is it dry? It's not completely dry. I'm just gonna go here. Paint it with some orange. Like that. like that. Oh, I love this one. This is nice. Okay, so I think I have to sign this now because it's done. It's done. There's really nothing left to do, although, you can always add more details if you want. Like, for example, some more detailing on the clouds, because I feel like I've let go my clouds. I just did them without finishing them. Okay, wash your brush out. And I think I have to sign this now because it's done. I'm gonna use my white and sign it here. Oops, too watery. Oh, check, just check. So we're done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you do this one as well. This is quite simple, very simple and very fun to do. Nothing complicated here. It's all about your sunset. Once the sunset colors are done, the silhouette is super easy because it's just black paint. So see you in my next video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. And by the way, I cleared my background. It's no longer a busy print because a viewer of mine suggested I should make it quite plain. I haven't found my plain background, like a plain cloth for this one, but it's not as printed as my previous one, so I hope you kind of appreciated that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in my next video. Love you.